What's good, Capital XTRA Breakfast? It's Robert Bruce and Shayna Marie kickstarting your Friday. And throughout the month of October, we are making sure we celebrate our black champions on the show.
So, taking some time to shine a light on some modern day legends who deserve their flowers. Right now in the studio, we have got one half of an iconic UK rap duo.
Top the chart, sold out shows all over the globe.
You may know him as the founder of Nala's Baby.
The man behind one of the UK's fastest growing baby brands.
He's been here loads of times, so he's a friend of the show, maybe part of the furniture. It's Krept, everybody!
Money. Making me blush.
Thank you very much for coming in. And we have named you as one of our modern day black champions, where we're just shining a light on people from the community who are doing big stuff. People who have maybe seen their careers and the transitions, and someone that we thought would be good to talk to, man. So how does it feel for you, just briefly looking back at your own career?
Obviously, I never envisioned myself selling baby skincare. It was never a part of the plan, but even to see what I've done with that makes me just feel like, I genuinely feel like I can do anything if I really put my mind to it. So, and I feel like that's been our careers the whole time, do you know what I mean? Like, we went from fighting over the last piece of chicken, you know, being homeless, to doing everything that we are doing today. And, you know, to have one of the fastest growing companies in the country is mad.
Taking it back to music a little while, for a little while, you and Konan broke out to the music scene when I feel like UK rap wasn't really getting a lot of recognition, and you guys kind of like carved the way, opened doors, and did a lot of things. You mentioned that you felt in getting Nala's Baby and doing some things with that, you feel like you can do anything. Did you have that feeling when you did rap as well? Did you have that same kind of like feeling?
Yeah, definitely, because I remember there was a few people when they would say, what do you want to do? And I was like, I want to do music. And they'll be like, the chances of making it in music's very slim. And this wasn't where the scene was where it is today. It was when there was like one person at a time. Do you know what I mean? It was like everyone had their moments. You had Tiny had his moment. You had Tinchy had his moment. Chip had his moment. Do you know what I mean? Like, people was having their moments. Wretch had his... Like, it wasn't like a collective, everyone at the same time and everyone's going crazy. So it did feel like slim to none at the time. So when we got our breakthrough, it did make us feel like, you know, if we can do this, what else can we do?
When we speak about mindset, do you, at that stage, like early on in the career or deciding that you want to go studio for the first time, is your mind developed enough to have a big vision?
Me and Konan are like yin and yang. Konan will just think, we're going to take over the world, what are you talking about? But I'm like, okay, how are we going to take over the world? And Konan was just like, we're going to do it. And he was just so adamant that even when I kind of not doubted, but didn't think it was fully possible, he was just like, no, we're going to do it. Like, we're going to do it. And having that mixed with, okay, how are we going to do it? It's just like the perfect combination, do you know what I mean? So it's like having high hopes and big dreams mixed with reality.
Strategy.
And how we're going to do it, so yeah.
Before we get to Nala's, what lessons did you learn from your other ventures that when you got to Nala's, you was like, I've learned that already. I've got that tool in the box already.
The value of having a great team. Open Crepes and Cones. We never really thought about the team and who we have. We just thought, we're opening the shop, we're going to get people down there without thinking too much about who's running this and people with experience and getting people that know what they're doing and paying for the right people, the right staff, the right team, the right infrastructure. Key people that you need to hire, do you know what I mean? Someone that has so much experience running a restaurant, someone that knows how to scale a restaurant or franchise a restaurant, and getting key people or advisors on board to help kind of steer the ship. But it was just me and Konan just winging it the whole time. Do you know what I mean? I was there doing payroll and like it was mad. You know what I'm saying?
Payroll, HR, manager.
I swear
security.
I was doing HR. Like, staff were complaining about little fights and bickering they had, and I was there trying to be a therapist. And I was like, this is. I don't think I meant to be doing this. But I learned so much from Crepes and Cones, man. I can't lie. I wouldn't even change anything about it because I would never have been able to do Nala's Baby the way I've done it if I didn't go through that with Crepes and Cones.
You had a big win this summer. Nala's Baby earned a spot in the top 10 of the Sunday Times 100 this summer.
Yes.
That is the list that lists the fastest growing private companies in the UK. That moment, tell us about it. What was that like for you, realising we've got this.
But I genuinely thought if I made it, I'm making it to 100.
Really?
Yeah, like just about
getting in.
Like top 5 private companies in the country. Like, do you know how much big brands and companies there are? And it's just like, surely maybe 100 if we're lucky. And I would have been gassed for that.
So these are all brands that, we also like know.
Odd Muse. Yeah.
We're aware of, we love.
So,
and you know them as well.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Like Adenola and like being next to all these brands. Like I go to Wingstop. Yeah, I'm saying for a little sponsorship. Or something. I'm just like, yo, we get a little Wingstop at this event or whatever. Like they're a massive brand. You know what I'm saying? A massive business. So to even be in a list with them. And we was nominated with them for an award as well, and it was just like next to them, and I was just like, "What is going on?" And then when they reveal it, and it was like, "Yeah, Nala's Baby top 10," I was like, "What?" Because they base it on like how fast you've grown over the last 4 years in terms of like your revenue.
Okay.
And there's criteria you got to meet. You got to be a profitable company, and all of this stuff in it. And so I was just like, yo, this is for real. Like, this is for real. This is for real. Like, you know what I mean? Because obviously we're on the journey. I'm just doing great products and listening to customers, what do they want, and just improving. Sometimes you kind of lose track on where you've actually got to, and then it's just stuff like that just reminds you, like, yo, you're actually doing well.
Okay, finally, Krept, as one of our modern day Black champions, how important is it for you that young Black kids growing up see people like you achieving success across different spaces?
I feel like, especially that I'm doing something that's so random to a lot of people, it makes people feel like, a lot of people have actually said it to me as well, like, you made me feel like I can kind of do anything I want.
Yeah.
Like, people have actually said that to me, like, you've gone into baby skincare as Krept.
Yeah.
Like, you was barring, and now you're selling oil and that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you can do that, then I can do this. And a lot of people have said that to me, especially young kids and that. So I feel like it is important to have people in this space where, you know, we have done multiple things to show people that kind of anything is possible if you put your mind to it, if you dedicate and focus on something. So, because I wanted to be a musician, so I'm looking at just musicians really, innit, at the time, and I'm looking at So Solid and all these great musicians. But like, it wasn't a case of showcasing the business side of things and other possibilities. At that, when you're young, you're just thinking, I want to spit, I want to jump over the cage with them, man. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like now, I feel like it's important that I showcase what I'm doing, processes, and just showing people the reality of business as well. So that's something I'm really going to focus on, kind of trying to showcase to people, like the other side of it, so people can be more inspired and see how it's possible, but also see how much hard work it takes.
So, year's coming to an end. What are you saying? What's the plans for the future? What's happening next?
We just launched the hypochloric acid.
Hey.
So it's like an all-purpose, 100% natural sterilizing spray. You can use it for everything. And it's strong as bleach, but safe to the point where if you was to get in your mouth, it doesn't do anything, or drink, it wouldn't do anything. All-purpose, so you can use it for your hands, equipment, if you want to quickly clean, you don't need to wipe it, nothing. And it's safe for babies. So you can put a spray on a dummy and they can put it in their mouth, but it's also kills like 99.99999%.
Wow.
It's crazy. I
That's
didn't even know it
amazing.
existed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it was-
didn't think that.
No, it's
And
mad.
trust me, you need it when them dummies are falling on the floor, hands in the grass and stuff.
Yeah,
Quickly,
no, it's
you need
crazy.
it.
But I even like, we got like little minis, so.
Well, let's give it up one last time. It's Krept, everybody!